I know that you also have a lot of posts like carousels and stuff that you do to keep the engagement going on your actual feed.
Mhm.
How do you plan for that? Do you have a specific system? Do you have a specific, calendar that you follow? Because I think that's where a lot of people get mixed up. They're like, oh my gosh, well, Halloween just passed. I wanted to do a whole bunch of content for Halloween, but now it's here and gone. And so,
Yeah.
how do you plan ahead for these things?
When I first started, I didn't. And I constantly felt like I was underwater and treading, and I was like up to here in water, and the rest was, you know, out, I was barely surviving because you would see, oh, it's back to school. Oh, all the people in my niche are posting back to school. All the people in my niche are posting Halloween candy, all of the New Year stuff. It takes a little bit of time, but I have in my Canva, I have September, October, November, December. So what I do is every year I update what I posted the year before because like for instance, right now I can't use what I used last year because it's a different format. So I changed the format and then I say, okay, here's all the things that I posted. What's out? What's in? Like,
Yep.
what am I not posting again? Because A, either it did really, really poorly last year, or B, maybe I'm not aligned anymore because it's okay to change. So, or how can I change this to align with what I feel is more accurate for today's market
Got it.
or today's consumer? So the biggest and best thing that I ever did was creating these folders. And
Okay.
then I can go in. So right now it's September. I'm planning for October. In August, I was planning for September. For back to school, I start planning that in July. Or, I'm sorry, in June. But I have the folder. I'm already set up. I just have to change what I'm doing. So my swaps used to be, what I didn't think was great on top with an arrow and what I thought was better on bottom. This year I switched it to where, hey, we're swapping this for these 5 items, depending on what you need. But at least you have an idea of what you're going to be posting, what's coming up next so that you're not feeling like you're constantly behind, because then it also feels like, do people think I'm copying? Do people think that like I'm not coming up with this naturally? That's why another reason why I don't follow a lot of people in my niche, because I want to make sure that I'm coming up with things organically. So,
Interesting. Yeah. And I'm hearing that you're repurposing your content a lot, which I think a lot of people are almost afraid to do. They're like, "Oh, I posted this exact same thing like a year ago or 6 months ago." It's like, well, the people who are looking at your feed right now probably didn't see that 6 months ago or didn't save it or remember it. They need a refresher. So it's completely okay to reuse a post or redesign a post and post it again, especially if it's something that resonated with your audience.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
100%. Yeah. And I'm the same way. I was actually looking at content last night of like, okay, what planning for October, what did really well, what didn't do really well, how can I make this better? How can I, what am I getting rid of? What am I keeping? What am I going to create new this year? And I feel like, oh my gosh, are people going to remember that from last October? But people do it all the time. And then you'll scroll through their posts and you're like, oh, they posted that like 3 months ago. And,
Yep.
Sometimes it does better. Sometimes it doesn't. And that's something you just have to accept. Sometimes the first time you post it, it goes viral and the second time it doesn't and vice versa. So it just
And that's
depends.
okay. Yeah, it's all part of the process.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.